What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So in today's video, as you can see by the title, we are finally testing out the One Size Hydrating Secure the Glow Tacky Hydrating Primer. So this says it is a 24-hour hydration all day makeup wear. Deeply hydrate thirsty skin with boba complex for a glowy, healthy looking complexion that lasts all day. So because of that, we will be doing a wear test. I am also going to go in again with the About Face foundation. This is the shade Medium 3 Warm. So before we jump into today's video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below. And without further ado, let's go ahead and test out the new One Size Hydrating Primer. Alright, you guys, this is the One Size by Patrick Starr Secure the Glow Tacky Hydrating Primer with Boba Complex. Retails for $36. I did pick mine up at Sephora. So it says the highlights, it is a radiant finish, long wearing, good for dryness, hydrating, and there is hyaluronic acid. So I did just kind of rub it in between my fingers, patted it on the face, and I am going to let this sit for about a minute or a minute and a half before we go in with our foundation. So it is a hydrating primer with advanced capsulated technology that visibly boosts radiance, giving a smoother makeup application for a glowy look all day. Now it does say it is good for normal, dry, and combination skin. So that is what I'm seeing here. Let's see. It says 24-hour hydration, all day makeup wear. So we will see. All right, this is what the skin is looking like with the primer, definitely very glowy and hydrating. So I think it looks good. All right, you guys, so everything is on. We are looking glowy and healthy. That's what I'm getting. I'm a little nervous. I do have oily combo skin, mainly my T-zone area. So typically with this primer, I would use a poreless or a mattifying primer in my T-zone area. Obviously, for the sake of today's video, because we are testing and doing a wear test on this one primer. Also, I feel like I did not do an actual wear test with the About Face foundation. I did share in the comments when I reviewed this foundation how it held up throughout the day. But this will put it to the test with both of these in a sense to see how they wear. I'm really wondering because the One Size primer says 24-hour hydration all day makeup wear. So we are definitely going to see if it helps the longevity of the About Face. So I am going to just go ahead and go about my day. Like I said, I'm nervous, fingers crossed. Disclaimer, I wear glasses. I wear them all day. I cannot see without my glasses. So when I do my final thoughts tonight, there may be obviously some makeup missing, like right in this area where my glasses sit. For me, that's fine because I wear glasses. However, I definitely want to see how the rest of the face holds up. I am just nervous because this area is where I tend to get oily and it's just like beaming. But the skin still feels weightless. There are some spots that still feel a little wet and tacky. But nonetheless, you guys, we will check back in. We will check back in and I will let you guys know my final thoughts after the wear test. Alright, you guys, so this concludes today's video. I finished my makeup about 12:40. It is now 8:30 p.m. I did do a midday check-in around 4 o'clock just to kind of see how the skin looks. As you can see, I am more oily in this area, which is where I typically get oily in my T-zone. I really do like the primer. I love how the skin looks around the perimeter of the face. But going forward, this is something that I would use with like a more matte or poreless primer in my T-zone just to kind of help control my oily skin a little bit better. But I do feel like everything held up well. Shockingly, you do still see my blush a little bit peeking through, and I did not use cream or liquid blush today. But everything looks good. It held up good for the most part. I do feel like if I did use like some pressed powder just to kind of touch up these oily spots, I feel like the makeup could last for another 2 hours. And again, here in the Chicagoland area, we did get rain today. So I've had to go outside quite a few times in the rain today. We just got back in from going out to dinner. It is a Friday night. Overall, again, I just feel like everything looks good. Now, when I hold my mouth like that, I do see a little bit of redness here. So some of my foundation and makeup is, you know, kind of wearing off a little bit on the, you know, under my nose area. But it's not as noticeable. It's not that bad. But yeah, I feel like I still kind of look a little bit put together. Nothing that a little powder would not be able to fix. So as far as I'm concerned, I like the About Face foundation. And I really do like this hydrating primer from One Size. Now, I will say for us oily skin girls, I don't know, me personally, if I'm going to get by with using this in the summertime. So this is for us more of like fall, winter, maybe beginning of spring. But summertime, this might not work for us, okay? However, I do feel like it looks good. I am not mad at how everything, you know, is looking on the skin. Also, surprisingly enough, as I mentioned earlier, in this area, because I wear glasses, I felt like it would wear off. And I don't really see that problem. So it's like very faint that I see a little bit of makeup worn off on this upper part of like my nose. And that's a good thing because typically every primer and foundation that I use, I have makeup missing in this area. So that's a good thing for me. But that is it for today's review and wear test. I hope you all enjoyed. Stay safe and be blessed. And I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.